Hey, Sammy, what do you have going on here?
Oh, hey, Dave. Well, as promised, what we're working on here is our traditional beef, cheese, and herb casserole that we anticipate on using for the week. We're not cooking per day here at Love Logistics. What we're doing is we're basically cooking by the week. So earlier we talked about the tuna casserole. So we make, a tuna casserole for the week. Lots of tuna, lots of onion, lots of corn, lots of pasta. And I'll get more into that later.
And it
Okay?
looks delicious, and I know it is delicious because I've had it so many times before.
Oh, no problem, Dave. I make it the same every time because I know you like it. What we're doing today is this traditional beef and cheese herb casserole. It'll be put in the skillet, but the beef will be put in the skillet, but not before we do our onion, our green pepper, our garlic. We'll put it all together. This is cooking that you might remember from when you were a child, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now, obviously, we're a lot older. We're two guys over 50, so we grew up with parents who grew up with parents that were directly went through the Great Depression. So our grandparents knew what it was like to basically struggle every day of every week. And that got passed down to our parents, and it definitely got passed down to us, which is why you see us very rarely wasting food. We very rarely throw food out.
Yeah, it's a no-no in this kitchen, and that's the way we were brought up. So, at any rate, I know you're thinking this is a lot of pasta, Sam, and you're absolutely right. It is a lot of pasta because when we're at the grocery store, we see prices coming down, but it's inconsistent per item. So today I got the tuna for $1.49 a can. That's pretty good, right?
It's not bad. Like, I mean, obviously we remember when it would go on sale for like 59 cents a can, but those days are long gone. So now anytime you see it under $1.50, you're like, yeah, not too bad. So I think sometimes you might see it go maybe as low as 99 cents these days if you're super lucky.
They were all sold out. There was a special for 99 cents.
Okay, and those ones were gone, right? Of course they would be.
Yeah, but anyway, one thing's for sure, I'm not paying $6 for a bag of onions. Right?
No kidding.
That's one of those items that are they're still coming out of the soil here. Okay,
Yeah.
So the prices should be coming down. But anyway, that's what we're doing, and we'll be sure to share the finished product as soon as it's ready.
Exactly. And be sure to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to see more cooking content here on the Sam and Dave channel, just let us know. Let us know in the comments.
And finally, we're promoting a local business here in Belleville, Loves Logistics. Thank you very much for showing up. And if you have any questions about the operation, I happen to be personal friends with the president, CEO, owner, operator, and stock boy of Love Logistics.
Oh, yeah, listen to that sizzle.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, Sammy. You're getting the ground beef in there now, are you?
Yeah, Dave, we've got to the ground beef. We've already sauteed the veggies and the garlic, so on and so forth.
And you're just putting that in a handful at a time, not just dump the whole thing in?
Well, I was going to dump the whole thing in for comedic value, but the more that I'm doing this, I'm watching the beef fall right apart as I'm dumping it in. So it is a lot of beef, and we're going to be this is going to be a serious meat sauce by the time we're done. This is going to be going all afternoon. So again,
simmering, you mean simmering in there all afternoon? Just
simmering all afternoon. We're going to create the kind of environment that you might remember, the anticipation that builds as a child. You know, and as you smell dinner approaching, and you're watching your favorite team on the TV downstairs. Every time you walk upstairs, you look in that oven, and you look in this
on the stove or on the skillet. Yeah.
So I'm hoping to elicit those kinds of feelings this afternoon. So with that, what we're going to do is get the rest of the beef in. This is brought to you by Loves Logistics, everybody. That's Loves Logistics. I don't know if that was straight.
That's good.
Sometimes it's a matter of just getting the job done, isn't it, Dave?
That's right.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to do it, right? And you got to settle for what works in that moment. And perfection will follow. Anyway,
Listen to that sizzle.
we'll see now little portions of the beef already starting to brown. This is the part you really got to stick with it here. You can't leave the kitchen. And
okay, Sammy, how are we doing over here?
well, we're doing pretty good, Dave. The beef is done. If you want to come over and have a look, there's no burnt beef. It's all very clean, very light. This is lean ground beef because we have to be careful of all that stuff now. Now what we're going to do, probably after the video ends, is add the sauce. And we're just going to let this brew. We're going to let it really
simmer and take effect.
Yeah, really simmer and take effect. And tonight, when we're eating dinner, we'll have to catch up on our Jeopardy. Yeah. By the way, sure. It seems to be our nightly routine. Dave does a little bit better than I do in Jeopardy, as some of you might imagine. However, I have taken him on a couple of occasions, so
it's true.
I'm the only one keeping count, I think.
Yeah, I didn't know we were keeping score on that one.
So it's a healthy lifestyle here at Loves Logistics. We have to be sharp for when we go to work, and we also got to be quick for when we go to work, so we can always take some of what we're making on the go as we're flying out the door. So with that, click like and subscribe on this if you want to see more everyday man's way of making it work in these difficult times.
Okay, looks like we're about to add the final ingredients, and I see you're over there. What are you doing, Sammy?
Well, I'm tidying up as I go, Dave. It's something that you and I both find important.
Makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? So the kitchen isn't just a total disaster once you're done cooking. Cooking
the meal is only one part of.
That's right.
You got to keep it clean. There's got to be no evidence afterwards of the effort that it took to prepare the meal. That means after dinner, you can sit down, you can have a discussion, you can watch a show without doing dishes. Isn't that nice to think about?
Yeah, exactly.
So come on over, have a look, Dave. Basically, what you'll see here is is what we were preparing earlier. We're going to take, really bring it from farm to table here. We're going to some peas and carrots and corn, and we're just going to...
Yeah, dump it in there.
We're just going to sprinkle this along the top.
There you go.
Okay? Now what we're going to do... I apologize, Dave. I put this away. Sometimes I get ahead of myself when I'm cleaning as I go. Because we like that time after dinner. So you just stir everything in. You don't have to be... what do you call him? Walk with Yan, or that guy that used to have the cooking show.
Canadians. Any Canadians watching this will remember Walk with Yan.
And this kitchen is starting to smell like an Asian restaurant, only without the Asian, right? So what we're doing here, how does that look? Does that look aesthetically pleasing, Dave?
Oh yeah, it looks delicious.
What we're going to do now is we're going to cheat a little. We're going to turn the heat down, okay?
Okay.
We're going to turn it down, and we're going to let this simmer for the rest of the afternoon while you and I put on some golf, maybe some history doc, whatever it is we want to watch. We'll find something.
That's right.
We always do. Now, you just want to pour your tomato sauce. We're cheating because we're not making our own, okay? No. That would be a job for someone like Rosie DoCanto or something. She would make a good tomato sauce, and I would gladly use hers over top of anything we're using today.
Yeah, that's just, I believe, Catelli brand Garden Select.
Yep, Catelli brand Garden Select. So we're in the kitchen here of Love Logistics in Belleville, Ontario, And
hey, let's not dox ourselves. Don't tell people where we are. Yeah, come on over for supper, everybody.
Yeah. We got lots. No one ever gets turned away from our table. I'll guarantee you that.
Exactly.
So if there's a problem out there in the community in these uncertain times, based on what we're preparing today, Dave and I are going to be good for about 2.5 weeks. So
yeah, you've already showed the.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, thank you, Dave. So there's our pasta salad. Back over to this. Just make sure everything is stirred up. I wish I had some of those. Oh, geez, what were those mushrooms that I had there?
Oh, the portobello mushrooms?
I wish I had some of that. But
yeah, those would be good in there. Even just white mushrooms cut up in there would be good.
So I'll turn it back up here just so you can all see. So you just have to really kind of stir everything in. Make sure every morsel of meat is covered with some of that Catelli
Pasta sauce, yeah.
Yeah. And we're not professional chefs here. This is an everyday man's guide to eating somewhat healthy for an extended period of time.
That's right.
And again, I've made reference to the pasta remark before. There's a lot of pasta. You're right. So everything moving forward from this point is carefully portioned to reflect that. And I should also say there's been no salt added to either dish. So we really are aware of our age and aware of the unnecessary things that can sometimes creep into your life.
Into your diet without even realizing it.
Without even realizing it. There's enough sodium in that tomato sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
So, at any rate, in the kitchen here of Love Logistics, Love Logistics would focus on moving this product from point A to point B. Custom solutions for every customer, because every customer is different. There's not a one stroke fits all option at Love Logistics. Come on over to the kitchen. Let's sit down. Let's talk about how we can make things work for both of us.
That's right.
So if you like this video, click like and subscribe. God bless.
Hey, before we got cut out, I have one more question for you.
Yeah, sure.
What are you doing with that cheese over here?
Oh, geez. I was hoping you didn't notice that. That was going to be the final touch. What you'll see here is, I would say 400 grams of grated Wilton cheese. It's very important that we understand where that cheese came from. It's, again, part of our heritage, part of where we come from. The old Wilton cheese factory is still kicking. It's still alive. And I'm proud to say...
Is there anything better than local cheese right from the nearest, or one of the nearest cheese factories?
Absolutely. It's still there. And I'm proud as ever to say we'll be eating Wilton cheese tonight. So thanks for noticing that, Dave. Anything else you'd like to add before we take off?
Just one final thing, and you already covered it. Click like, leave us a comment, and be sure to subscribe. Okay, Sammy, it looks like we're into the final stages here.
Yes. How's it going, Dave?
Doing well, man.
Good. Are you ready to eat?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
Like, all afternoon just watching this food cook, and it's like, yeah, get in my belly right now, right?
Well, I got good news for you. We're just about there. As you can see, we've prepared a spaghetti meal fit to last us for a period of time. A little bit more made than I anticipated, but I think
that's okay.
We'll do okay.
We've got, between that and that pasta salad, we have like probably 5 days worth of meals here, right?
I think we'll have a little bit more than that. So
6 days worth of meals.
So rather than pick the whole tray up and dump it all in together and then have to spread it out afterwards.
The cheese, you mean? Yeah, I see what you're doing.
The cheese kind of goes in as a final piece, right? And we'll turn it down right to low. And it'll sit there.
Just let the cheese melt a little bit on top and we're good.
while you and I do whatever it is we do on a Sunday afternoon.
Right.
So the real idea here was to really kind of cost it out, right? We total investment in this, our two dishes that we made today. I mean, there was $13 in ground beef. There was
about $4.50 in the 3 cans of tuna.
Yeah, it would be really interesting to cost it all out.
Yeah.
And we didn't have time to do it. Well, we had time, but we just chose not to.
Because that would involve math.
Yeah, that would involve math. Something you're good at, and me, well, you know the story there. I'm a concept guy. I don't really do well with the details. So anyway, we're just going to finish it up here, guys. And you're going to see, if you look in here, this beautiful Wilton cheese already starting to melt.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? The key is here not to disturb it too much now, but just to turn it right down. I don't know if you can get a shot of the thermostat there on your skillet. As I understand it, generously given to you by a friend of ours named Stephen Struthers.
Yeah, Stephen Viv.
And his wife, his beautiful wife, Vivian. So anyway, I'm going to turn that down. See this lid? I'm going to put this right back there. And Bob's your uncle. We're good to go. If you like this video, please click and subscribe. And I would go without saying, we're here today to promote local business. And local business we're promoting today is Love Logistics. I'll say it again, Love Logistics. Yes, one more time. It's coming back at you. Love Logistics. Amen, brothers and sisters.
Nice. Thanks so much, Sam. Thanks for cooking today. Thanks for making all this meal prep for us for the entire week. Thank you for supporting the business, Love's Logistics. We're there to pick up and deliver from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and half the day on Saturday as well. So please be sure to reach out. We'll put the link for the Yelp in the description below, so you can leave a 5-star review on link for the business as well. And yeah, just look at that cheese melting. And like Sammy said, if you like this video, if you want to see more cooking content here on the Sam and Dave Two Old Guys channel, please be sure to click subscribe. Please be sure to comment below. Definitely hit that like button. Even if you didn't like the video, hit the like button.
Absolutely. It's a poor man's guide to eating well for the next 14 days.
Subscribe.